はい。では続いてのタイトルは、乱戦ポケモンスクランブルで、カテゴリーが any% のノーパスワードとなってます。こちら解説の方はいらっしゃいませんので、ゲームわかりますという方いらっしゃいましたら飛び入りでも構いませんので、よろしくお願いします。もしくは、チャットの方で解説とかしていただいても、構いません。で、自分はこのゲーム全く知らないので、基本的な情報だけ言いますと、WiiWare で発売されたソフトだそうですね。2009年の6月なので、11年前ですね。WiiWare ってことはパッケージが出てないタイプの、ダウンロードタイプのゲームですかね。もうゲーム画面来ましたね。
I think we're live. What's up, gamers? I hope you're ready to rumble, and I hope that you like some Battle Royale gaming, because we're going to do some Rumble Battle Royale gaming. I'm going to ask what the winner of the donation incentive was, because we're going to pick the file.
Alright, one last refresh, and it is B.
Alright, that's pretty boggers right there.
ちょっと画面ずれてそうですね。ゲームシステムはアクションゲームで、コラッタを操作するですかね、これ。コラッタを操作して、バトルロイヤルに勝ち抜けそうなポケモンを集めるという流れになってるそうですが。あ、グッドラックです。
Pokemon Channel, also known as Umbrella. It's pretty much a game that the Nintendo wanted to use as almost like a tech demo. They had a new style of Pokemon art design they wanted to try, which was this cute little wound up toy Pokemon. And we're just going to be playing as these Pokemon instead of playing as trainers, and the Pokemon only have 2 moves instead of 4. So this doesn't really have that many similarities to your average Pokemon game, other than like your typings and the Pokemon.
これやっぱり画面ずれてそうですけど、これ向こうの配信がそのままなので、あ、治りましたね。
It's basically like your new game plus and new game. And no passwords is using whatever the game is going to give you in that particular attempt. So there's more RNG that goes into the run, but there's also more things that we're going to have to work our way around, and other ways to go about beating the game and going about it as fast as possible. So it's definitely a more interesting run to go about, and there's more information I'm going to be throwing at you guys. Right here,
ここで出てくるポケモンは、おもちゃっていう設定らしいです。だから、ネジ巻いて戦うっていうコメントがありましたけど。
This Rattata is just being very poorly trained, we'll say. You're not supposed to go into these battle royales until you get to a certain power. There's 4 ranks that we're going to be playing through in any percent, because in a
で、ポケモンを倒して徐々に強いポケモンをゲットしていくっていう、ゲーム性になってるそうです。お、いきなり眠らされましたけど。今のは運が悪かったんですかね。あ、これ負けイベですかあ、なるほど。最初は負けイベなんですね。
There are certain Pokemon that'll kill you in one hit every time, like Wigglytuff, Butterfree, and Parasect. And there's also Pokemon like Bulbasaur and Caterpie and Jigglypuff who won't kill you in one hit. And I just got unlucky with where the placement of those Pokemon are. So this is just our tutorial
New
area,
Pikachu.
which luckily counts as a stage that we are going to be able to like count as a completed stage. It's not going to be something different. I'm just doing a little tackle as the text box spawns because the text box stops Rattata from moving. And getting that tackle just lets me move a little bit further into the level. So,
虫ポケが至るところに。そうですね。なんか説明見た感じだと強化要素がないらしいので、新しいポケモンをガンガン使うというふうに書かれてますね。
It's pretty much always the same. Their reactions are different depending on where they're standing and just the AI on that particular attempt, but the movement's all the same in the tutorial area. So we want to stay as Rattata so that we can tackle through those text boxes. But then we want to switch into Pikachu, which you'll always collect that Pikachu no matter how many times you play through it. And we're going to pick the Pikachu up because it's going to make the rest of the beginning a lot easier.
不思議だね。
The Rattata's really weak, doesn't have a great move. Just will take a lot longer to kill stuff. And since we don't have any password Pokemon to rely on, we definitely need some more.
今はピカチュウになってますね。
So sometimes that Vine Whip can block me from getting knocked back again. But I think the hitbox probably went away a little too quick.
お金が出てきたのかな。
There's a lot of RNG in the game. Both small and large amounts of it.
あ、無視して。
drop as well.
先に。
But grass types and water types as well aren't really good in this game. You're gonna see us pretty much only focus on like flying types, fighting types, and fire types for the most part. On top of just Pokemon being better, so like Pokemon's like attacks or defense stats being better than others, something else that we take into consideration when routing this game is the length of all these stages. So, Silent Forest, the stage that we just finished in the tutorial, is a longer stage than any of the other stages on the... Okay, that's not a good power. Any of the other stages that are on the, at least, right side of the map.
乗り換えましたね。堂々になりました。
Right, which is Windy Prairie, Fiery Furnace, and Eternal Tower. They're all just shorter in length than the other stages in the game for some reason. This isn't a great situation. I'm actually going to switch back out because this duo is not really strong.
あ、またピカチュウに。
Anything other than
おもちゃっていう設定だからか、体のバランスがなんかデフォルメされてる感じがしますね。堂々もなんか、後ろから見ると弾3つだけみたいになってるけど。
Since I have this Doduo, basically what I'm trying to do in this stage is just set up for me to be able to finish the rest of this rank relatively fast.
お、ニャス。
Rank C is
じゃなくてペルシアンって書いてますね。
We don't have to actually do much else until we can beat the rank. So we don't have to worry too much about getting the fastest Pokemon for speed and whatnot. We just want to get something that's bearable. Doduo and Spearow can both have Peck, and Doduo specifically can have Quick Attack. There are a variety of moves that can do a variety of different animations.
ここは工場ステージかな。
Similar, like stuff that can have lots of end lag or lots of startup lag or stuff that comes out really fast. There's also moves that project a Pokemon forward or backward. And those moves that project a Pokemon forward is generally a pretty good move, like Aqua Tail or Quick Attack. And Quick Attack being a more common move, we generally want to get that kind of move if we want to go faster in a stage. The only thing that we could do other than get like a move that'll project us forward is just a Pokemon that has a faster
パスワードはどういう風に作用するんでしょうかね。出てくるポケモンが違ったりするのかな。最初から使えるポケモンが違うとか。
Instead of giving you numbers, it gives you a dot system. So they base off of the dot system off of the Pokemon's in-game stats.
ボスはそんなに強くないですね。
So they'll give it like a number of 1 to 5 dots, depending on how strong that Pokemon or that move is or whatever. They'll also do the same thing with their speed, but they don't list it.
はいはい。パスワードを使うと、伝説のポケモン、まあ、ニューゲームプラスみたいな、そんな感じですかね。
This is actually just recently found out because of a separate community of Rumble gamers on the internet. There's a guy named Absoltastic, and he is the creator of a recent ROM hack that was made called Pokemon Rumble Weekend Edition. But he also has taken the code of this game and is pretty much just reading it and learning about it. This is sus. Please be good.
あと、堂々が。
So he's been helping me get interesting information that's helpful towards speed.
あ、コラッタも。
But yeah, he found out
堂々2体目。
they base the speed off of
これは何してるのかな
It's just how they are in game. So what their base speed is in game.
わざと負けた感じがしますけど。
Speed tiers that you can get is like 50, 55, and like
デスルーラー、そうですかね。
I don't remember. It's some weird
腕力。
3 numbers. So basically, like, I think there's another like 2, but it's for pre-evolutions, which are obviously not going to be the fastest Pokemon in the game.
で、さっき負けイベだったバトルロイヤルに
So
再び。
pretty cool amount of information given about the game. It's kind of interesting that they decided to go about it like that, but also
すごいですね。結構無双してますけど。
If they did decide to mark it so detailed, but that's just
腕力強い。
about trying to decide what Pokemon to use for speed. We always want to prioritize walking speed because it causes less lag. But there are definitely moves that are going to be useful. There's also moves that raise our speed, like agility or rock polish. Those are going to be helpful. And to explain a little bit of what I was doing earlier, so you pretty much just need to complete 3 stages in a rank, and then you'll be able to get the power that you need.
サンダース。
So we complete the 3 fastest stages that we can, and then go into a 4th stage and grind for the Pokemon, or for the power that we need.
これはボスかな ?3 人。3匹。ランクがあって、CBAS って続いて終わり。はいはい。
So Machop, for instance, is the best Pokemon for me to use in this Battle Royale because of Karate Chop. I didn't get that, but Low Kick is also a good move. It just doesn't OHKO everything. And I'm just going to stay in as the Machop.
タイプ相性は今一つ以下が存在しない。なるほど。じゃあもう単純にステータスが高いキャラがポケモンが強いって感じですかね。これはまだつぼぴかな
We're not going to try too hard because, one, this rank particularly, rank B, is an interesting rank to say the least. For whatever reason, you're able to get the power that you need, which is 200. We're able to get it in the 3rd stage if you get lucky enough. It's not anything that can be like manipulated or really understood. It just happens sometimes. But that being said, it makes this kind of expect to have this rank go a little faster. So we don't really need to worry about getting quick attack in this rank as well. But also, Kadabra is in this rank.
道中はもう基本的に無視してる感じですね。
It has the highest speed stat that you can have. The only thing against us saying that it is the fastest is that
ピジョット。
sometimes we like obviously didn't know
ああ、
speed stats were
この
like
組み合わせ
that.
本来ならダメですけど、
So first of all, this is incredibly unlucky.
これでゴリ押しするのか。
I can work with it, but I got like nothing to spawn or to drop. Pay a little bit of attention here.
もう勝ちました。
You don't ever really want to have this situation come up because now I'm playing through this stage, through any of these stages with a Pokemon that's pretty much just way out of its league. But luckily, rank B is pretty weak, so as long as I'm safe about it, I should be okay. I just need to make sure I get a Kadabra in this stage. So since we can get the power earlier, we're gonna try to do that. So we're not going to focus on trying to get Pokemon that might make the stage or might make the rank as a whole faster when we can just go through the stage. Not worry too much about it. Okay. So I'm not necessarily saving too much time because I haven't collected anything, but more so...
お、またドガスをゲット。
I have been ignoring a lot pretty optimally. I've been really gone too far to my way. Is there gonna be no Kadabras that spawn? Doesn't look like it. Dang, dude, no Kadabra. Really unlucky here. But we have this. This is a strong Weezing, so that's okay. It's just not the fastest Pokemon in the world. Maybe we can get lucky and get a nice Electabuzz drop.
全体的に結構ゴリ押しですね。
Dang.
もうキャラパワーで殴ってる感じが。
Alrighty. So I'm gonna go through rank, through Fiery Furnace, and I'm gonna try to go through it relatively quickly, but I also do need some Pokemon, both for fighting and to maybe get the early 200. So, we'll see how this goes, but I'll let you read donations if there's any. It's a good time to do so.
There aren't any at the moment, but I would like to remind everyone that coming up we'll have a Kingdom Hearts Birth by Sleep Final Mix HD run, and there is a character bid war going on for that between Aqua, Terra, and Ventus, and it is a three-way tie right now. So
Hey.
any donation could swing this toward any of the three characters.
It's basically back at 0, and you can just... Your favorite can win. Ooh.
今のは沢村かな？
Okay.
お、
That's not a
ゲ
great
ット。
power, but that's a good Pokemon. Let me get into a more safe area. Okay, yeah, that's a
これ本当に沢村なんですかね？ちょっと見た目からちょっと判断するのが難しいんですけど。
So fighting types in this game are busted.
デフォルメされて
They
る
just
からか。
have moves that are like up close. They're fast. They you know they don't take much time to charge up or to
パンチしてない。
what's the word I'm looking for? Just
そうなんですよね。足短いですよね。
Gosh, I can't think of the word. Startup or
強いな。
of any of these moves, they're just not slow.
一瞬で終わっちゃっ
So
た。
all the moves are generally pretty quick. And strong. So good to have for sure. So since we didn't get the power early, we're gonna go back in here. Just because these Pokemon are all good, I can work with any of the Pokemon given in this stage. And now that we have 3 completed stages, it'll be a lot easier to get the power. being nice to me. Dang it. It's okay that we're taking damage on the way. The reason that we have to take damage or not have to, but I'm doing it anyway, is because
ポケモンが欲しいんですかね、これ。なんかの。
You have to either complete the stage as a whole or to game over in the stage. And it's typically faster to just die once you get the power you need. So we're going to do that.
これは、デスルーラかな。
So we got our power. Oh, I don't like that power. Let me try and get this. I wish this had a different move. But it doesn't. That's okay.
これはギャロップでいいのかな。ちょっとポニータと区別つかないんですけど。
This is going to be a nice little showcase of area of attack moves. So these kinds of moves aren't typically the best unless the attack range is bigger. This is probably the second
で、
best
これが、
iteration of
バトルロイヤル2回目だから B ランクかな。B ランク戦。
This move just isn't large enough.
範囲攻撃便利そうですね。
But it's a pretty strong move, and you can do it pretty quickly. It just needs to be a little bigger. Oh, okay. But you pretty much just want to try and hit as many as possible, which makes sense, but is also hard in practice when the Pokemon aren't necessarily working with you.
ゴローニャ、ゴーレムなんすね、英名。
Luckily, these Pokemon are being a little nice. But like instances like that where if I was using like
Yungera
or even any of the other moves that have a little larger radius, I definitely would have been fine there.
なんか、ユンゲラーもなんか変な名前でしたね。
You just need to be careful in these situations because if I'm hit, especially in rank B Battle Royale, if I'm hit like 3 times, I'm dead. This also shows a different form of Battle Royale. So typically it'll be you fight Pokemon, 3 bosses show up, some more Pokemon show up, and then like that's it. But this one has 4 bosses, and the last one doesn't show up until you kill at least one of the bosses. So we have to go about killing the Pokemon in the Battle Royale a little differently. Prioritize different Pokemon at different times.
あ、そうですね。通信交換で手に入るポケモンばっかりですね。
Alright, that actually went pretty well. Rapidash is a fast Pokemon, luckily. So we're going to stay in as Rapidash. We might not even really do much with Rapidash at the very beginning because originally we would go in here and try and get our Pidgeot, and if we didn't get Pidgeot, we would get Persian. Or Pidgeotto, sorry. No! Get me out of here! Oh my goodness. That was so unlucky. Okay. But Persian is a very fast Pokemon, and Pidgeotto doesn't show up as much, and Quick Attack lags the game more. So, I pretty much just ignore Pidgeotto from now on. I can also go for Eradicate if I want to be safe, which...
で、B ランク終わったから次は A ランクのための、まあ、戦力集めなのか。
So we're just going to run through these first couple rooms, and then get to the Persian, and then try and get some Persian. Like that.
見た目が強そうなポケモンが結構出てきてますね。ペルシアン、あとケンタロス。ああ、モンスターズ感は確かにありますね。 これは、
The
これ、
best move it can have is fake out,
うん
or not fake out, fairy
この
switch.
青いやつはパルセンかな。
But this is good too.
モンジャラかな。わからない。
304 is also very strong. So the power
色
that
だ
you
けで
get
判断
in
するの
order to
難
get
しいで
Battle
す。
Royale, it jumps from going up by 100 to it goes up by 200.
モンジャラか
So
な。
we have
緑
200
の
more
なんかこう
power.
草っぽい感じが出てるんで。
So this rank is kind of dumb. It's because of the power jump,
強い
I
っす
feel
ね。
it makes the game kind of confused as to how to give you the powers of the Pokemon. And for whatever reason, just getting the power in this rank can be really annoying sometimes. So we'll see how this goes. But the reason I'm going to Eternal Tower second, generally we would want to be going to Eternal Tower later just because the Pokemon, the boss is weaker. I think I was
ボスを倒した時にお金取ってなかったんで、お金は多分使わないんじゃないんですかね。
we go about routing the stages, how we route them is because of
あっ
the
ても
defense
使
of
わ
the
ない。
Pokemon at the end of the stage. So the boss will
ガチャと
take
かあ
more
るんですね、
damage
これ。
obviously if it's
このゲーム。
stronger. So the less stages you beat, the weaker it'll be. And then it'll have less defense and you can kill it faster.
ここのボスはゲンガー。
But in no passwords, when we need to rely on the Pokemon that we're given, sometimes we can't really do that. But also, since like the only Pokemon that we really need in
で、あっ
Eternal
さり
Tower
倒して、
is Kadabra, there really isn't a reason for us to go to the stage like third. When we can get something in Fiery Furnace that's like stronger and more useful.
結構いろいろなバージョンが出てるみたいですね。3DS でも出てるっていう話もありましたし、スマホ版もあるんですかね。
isn't really where your time loss is going to start unless you're not like you didn't get a Persian or whatever the case. It's really just getting the power that we need. So we'll see how that goes. If I can get a Primate, that'd be cool, but that's very unlikely. This Fiery Furnace is also weird. Only like 1 or 2 rooms will actually give you a variety of Pokemon. Dang. Pretty much everything else in the rooms are going to be Charmeleon. That's it. Sometimes there can be a fighting type friend, but it's kind of weird. A rank is weird. Feels weird, man.
ああ、サービス終了してるんですね。スマホ版。スマホ版なのかどうなのかわかんないですけど。配信終了ってことですか。残念ですね。ってことは今、これはもうかなりレアなんじゃないですかね。このゲーム。
Ooh. I got the Charizard? I got Charizard. That's very hype. Ooh. Air Slash. That's Omega hype. Alright. Dragon Rage isn't hype, but Air Slash is the best move in the game. Fun fact. In my opinion.
はい、じゃあここでゲームの途中ですけれども、司会進行の方を交代させていただきます。はい。ここまではアルムが担当いたしました。ありがとうございました。引き続きは、平良木さんが担当されます。よろしくお願いします。はい、では失礼いたします。
The game wants to make me out to be a little bit of a liar and shows that you can just get the 400 power.
はい、会進行変わりまして、ここからは私、平良木が担当させていただきます。はい、よろしくお願いします。
mind I don't mind looking like a liar if it means I'm gonna get a good time. The game can prove me wrong. It's fine. Sure, A rank's cool. So even though I got that Clefable, again, Air Slash is insane. Also, Charizard is very good. So I don't need to worry too much about it. We're just gonna go in here and press the Air Slash button.
ここからランク A のバトルロワイヤルですね。
Ooh, okay. That was just weird. Don't worry, guys. It's fine. This is what I'm used to. I'm used to having to not get hit. So I can do it. Just don't get hit. Oh yeah, that's another thing. Air Slash makes Pokemon flinch too. So like if it doesn't kill it, it has a good chance of making it flinch. So yeah, we're just like this is like the best showcase of like what a battle royale is all about. This is what pure domination is like in this game. Like you get an epic move that is just sick, and you just go ham in the battle royale. We're gonna hope to get something like that in the next rank. Alright.
この影は
So, earlier in the run, I was explaining how there is agility and rocks, like rock polish, stuff like that. Well, that's gonna come into play now. Dude, sick Dratini. That's a epic freaking power, man. Alright, so we're gonna try to get a Pokemon with agility. Fearow and Dodrio can have agility. Any of the Dratini line can have it as well, but they're rare and also aren't great. But they can have Aqua Tail, so that's also good. Aerodactyl is another good Pokemon to get. Just don't really care about going for that one because there's more in the boss fight. Okay, that didn't have it. That Fearow actually has special traits, so I can talk about special traits. So, special traits are kind of like natures in this game, except they're not on every Pokemon. So, they just boost
ミュース
the
3
Pokemon's
そうですね
particular
ミュース
stats or
3
something. So,
かもしれないですね
it'll make Pokemon drop more money, it'll boost its defense, so on and so forth. There's one, where's the pick, that we'll get, that, well, that we aren't gonna get it probably, but, whoops, but Speedy is one that we obviously would want as a speedrunner. It boosts the walking speed of any particular Pokemon that it's on, so it just like doubles it. Pretty epic, pretty useful. I'm actually gonna go back into Charizard. They're about the same speed, but I can probably get away with more with the Charizard. Okay. Yeah, Air Slash is busted. So what I'm gonna try to do here is get a stronger Charizard. and or just a stronger Pokemon from this stage. And then we'll pretty much just use that for the rest of this rank until we get the 600 power. Whoops. That's unfortunate. So that stun animation is good. It means that if I was gonna, if it dropped, then it'll, or if I killed it, then it would drop. But since like I have the ability to make a Pokemon flinch, ooh, Slash is good. Since I have the ability to make a Pokemon flinch, any kind of other, what's the word? Status element, it can make, it'll cancel out each other. So like if I paralyze a Pokemon and then put it to sleep, it'll cancel out the paralysis. It's not both paralyzed and asleep. So if a Pokemon is stunned and then gets paralyzed, it'll be paralyzed. Not stunned and then paralyzed. I can work with this. Slash is actually pretty useful for the grind portion of the run. When we have to get our Battle Royale Pokemon. So I'm not too mad about it. We just don't have stab, which is in this game. Okay. Lame. Alright. Wasn't sure if it was gonna kill me or not, but it didn't, or it did. That's okay though. Alrighty. And yes, it is possible to get a Pokemon that's speedy and has a plus attack move, like agility. I have one. It's very fast. It's a Staraptor, I think. Staraptor is one of the Pokemon that has the highest speed stat, so. Alakazam is a good backup to have because Confusion's really good. That's like the only move you'd want it to have, though. It's Jolteon. Okay, it does have it.
はい、司会進行の方、そうですね、ちょっと静かにしてしまいましたけれども、私、平良木が、担当させていただいております。解説の方は、このタイトル現在いらっしゃいません。
Anonymous donator give $1. No comment, but that $1 put Aqua in the lead for the Birth by Sleep character bid war.
Hey, see, there you go.
これは現在、
Oh wow, I got this up.
ファイヤーとサンダーを倒したので、フリーザーも出てくるのでしょうか。
I wanted to switch into Charizard again, going into Fiery Furnace, so that we can get this Pokemon more likely. So, cool thing about Slash is that it boosts the critical hit chance, and the cool thing about critical hits in this game is that that's what the game determines whether a Pokemon's more likely to drop. So the more crits that you get, the more likely you're gonna get a Pokemon to drop. So high crit moves, getting what's it called? Focus energy, or any kinds of moves that boost your critical hit chance. Those are always good whenever you're trying to get your power Pokemon. There's also 2 special traits that'll help with that, called Gutsy or Scrappy. Wow. Video game doesn't want me to have 600 power Pokemon. More at 11. Wow! Okay, there we go.
あらら、HP が、体力がなくなってしまいましたね。
probably just gonna use that Charmander or Charizard, but
ああ、負けてしまいました。
alright.
デスルーラでしょうか。
That was the last power grind session that we have to do. So this is gonna be the last battle royale. So every time we entered those like the rank doors or the rank trampolines, we got like a mysterious
うん、デスルーラだったみたいですかね。
of a mysterious Pokemon that I would like everyone to guess which it is because I think it's Clefairy probably. But there's a mysterious boss at the end of this battle royale that we've been trying to get to all this time. I hope we can beat him.
先ほどの A ランクのバトルロワイヤルと同じように、リザードンを使用していますね。
Yeah, that was unlucky. That's okay though. Mewtwo, that's a good guess. Good guess, I'd say. Almost died. Oh!
あ、
Wow, it
ミュ
wasn't.
ウツーですね。
Huh. Well, anyway. Whatever the Pokemon is, it's the same way to kill them. He's just stronger. Alright. Time's gonna be when we collect the coin. So
倒しました。
seconds. And time.
Oh,
Alright.
GG ですね。グッドゲー
10
ム。
under estimate, that's pretty sick.
タイムは、
That was
40分43秒ですね。
I hope you guys enjoyed.
リザードンが
That was a very,
コングラチュレーションということで
smooth run of that category.
紙吹雪の中にいます。そして、スタッフロールですね。そうですね、10分 S メイトより早くクリアしましたね。
Something that I did want to say though, first of all, thank you Midwest Speed Fest for accepting me. This is the first time I submitted to this marathon, and I've been playing this game particularly since 2015.
うん、リザードン強かったですね。
My heart, so I'm glad I could share it with more people on a big platform. There is so much Pokemon Rumble content that's been out and even proceeding to come out. There's a brand new Discord that we just recently made that is growing. A completely new
コラッタは、
that includes both
コラッタは、
Pokemon.
うん、どこかにいるんでしょうね。S ランクで、ランク S で出たのが、出場したのがリザードンだったので、リザードンが表彰されているのではないでしょうか。コラッタもどこかにいます。うん、そうなんでしょう。
Please feel free to contact me. Join the Discord. Check it out on Speedrun.com. It's the ROM hack. It's called Pokemon Rumble Weekend Edition. It just got a Pokemon or a Speedrun.com page. Yeah, I'm shooting out information for 40 minutes. I'm sorry, but thank you guys so much. Enjoy the rest.
そうですね。うん、コラッタは、皆さんの視聴者の皆さんの心にねいますのでね。はい。はい、では、乱戦ポケモンスクランブル 2% ノーパスワードでした。それでは、次のタイトルの、準備に移らせていただきます。はい、一度失礼いたします。
reminder that the bid war for the player name for that run is currently still sitting with Dankoth in the lead, followed by Banjo-Kazooie, and the cutoff for that is going to be very, very soon. And that is going to do it for my hosting time here at Midwest Speedfest. So it is time for me to hand it off to the next host, a person who may or may not be acrobatic, but quality hosting to them is automatic. The ecstatically diplomatic, the emphatically charismatic, sporadic erratic.
Oh my gosh, thank you for that amazing intro. I was like, acrobatic? Are they expecting me to take part in the Wii Fit Plus? In the Wii Fit Plus run that's coming up after the Elder Scrolls 3 Morrowind run? Hello everyone, I am your host and friend, Sporadic Erratic. So happy to be here, and as